Yeah, I want to go in on that game, man. Washington beat the shit out of Detroit. Shit. Joke of the day yesterday was Washington smashing Detroit Lions. Detroit played their whole year thinking they was gonna be Super Bowl bound. I actually had them predicted. I say, man, Detroit got the home field advantage. It ain't no way any team would go into Detroit and beat them. It was gonna be Detroit and KC. KC came through yesterday, even though everybody say the refs helped out. KC actually did what we thought they was gonna do. They won their game, but Detroit, man, you out of there. Trash. And you won't be back. It ain't no possible way Detroit will be back in any contention like they did this year. This was their only year to do this, and you won't see Detroit doing it no more. I might as well say it now. Washington do have a slight chance making it to the Super Bowl because the next game they play next week, they got the capability of beating Philly and Rams. LA Rams ain't that good. So you know damn well Washington can beat LA and Philly hoping like hell the same shit don't happen to Hurst as the quarterback for Philly. They play with Washington called Daniels is on a mission. This dude is a good quarterback, man. I think he's the X factor that's semi like Lamar Jackson, but better, younger, can throw good, don't throw interceptions, can run. Man, Washington is looking good, and they my arch enemy. They is in Dallas division. Washington lose, we need to steal. They coordinator, they offensive coordinator need to be with the Cowboys. We need to get rid of Dak Prescott and get us a quarterback that's mobile, can throw the ball. But hey, we can't say nothing. Washington doing their thing. Got action to make the Super Bowl as a wild card. But their record was better and close to similar to. It's just getting crazy in this NFL. We knew this week would be the best week. When you want to be Super Bowl contender, you have to play good this week. And we just saw it with Washington. KC kind of did they same thing. Today we got two more games that's gonna be stellar up to par games, which I only had the over last night. I did a three pick late last night. I took Detroit, Washington over 54.5. Y'all know that shit went over. I had Cleveland Cavaliers to smash Minnesota Timberwolves. And what got me, man, I don't know why I put college basketball on the same ticket as some shit I'm trying to get some money with. I had Gonzaga minus 15. They ass got beat. So my whole day was squashed. I had them two parlays that y'all see on the story. If you go to Parlay King 101, I'm dropping on. I ain't even gonna drop it, but I did the full game on the three pick. I did first half. I'm thinking I'm finna start using that strategy from here on out. If I can find a good first half ticket, that means the full game ticket gonna hit. That way you get two parlays out of three picks. Let's get it. Um, Now where I want to go, I already got a lot of games written down. I want to see somebody else's opinion. If you want to drop something in a comment, drop who you think your best pick out of college basketball, your best pick out the NBA, and your best pick out of football today so we can put together a good three pick and see how we're going to roll with it. Before y'all make a decision how y'all want to look at it, I knew y'all were going to jump out the chat then. That'll get you to watch the show, then jump out the chat when I say put something in the chat. Raw and uncut. Parlay King. I'm talking strictly sports. Trying to get a bag, trying to get some money, trying to eat, trying to stay bank account getting big, trying to stay. That's what Parlay King represent. Trying to always slang picks. Yeah, when I say slang pick, that's just like me being out on the corner back in the day, hustling, getting the block rolling, watching out for hating ass niggas that's in the window shopping, trap shopping, and you knowing you strapped, you ready, you got them choppers in that motherfucker, you got them young soldiers in that motherfucker, you knowing nobody ain't gonna come fuck with your spot. Everybody on go to smash anybody that ain't supposed to be in the area. That type of shit going on with these games. Back in the day, you was in that spot, had them young soldiers, had them choppers, had them shit Tech Nines and Mac 10s. Everything was in effect back then. You ready to smash anybody that was just window shopping but didn't know anything about that area you was at. Nigga, what you doing over here peeping? You got 5 seconds to get out the hood. That was a lot of shit going on no matter where you was at. Niggas know that shit. But on that note, back to the sports thing. Let's go. Personally, I like Michigan State today. I'm finna run it down real quick. That way I can figure out what I'm gonna officially go with. Get off here and put my banger together. I'm not giving no picks today. Um, I thought this one dude was gonna come in and chat, man. He knows a little bit about sports. I think I got 4 people truly want to win, but they kind of timid about coming on. Yeah, I use the word timid to describe their ass. Shit. Niggas know you only call these women that shit. But on that note, Michigan State, I like them today for the win. They playing a good game, so it can go either way. But I'm using the home strategy shit. Youngstown State should get the victory today. I can't even pronounce it. Michigan at home, and they should win. They high big point favorite. And Cleveland State. Them just suggestion picks I'm giving out. And then NBA, I like Denver today, which that's a pretty hard one, but Denver should get the victory. Milwaukee first half, the Bucks, and then the Bulls should beat Carolina. I think they playing Carolina, Charlotte, or somebody. It's gonna be. I just got to do my research on all this. Me coming on, just me just giving out suggestions. That's not my hitter. What I'm gonna hit for. You got to go to Parlay King 101. Nobody ain't jumped in the IG and say, "Nigga, I really want in." Then we're gonna get on to the divisional playoffs games. First game, the Rams and Philly. I think you got the whole West Coast giving Philly a shot. Maybe the NFC East might have a team in the Super Bowl. Cause Philly got the best advantage to win that game. They playing at home in Philadelphia. It's a East Coast, West Coast type scenario going on. We still got a bunch of people out on the West Coast say, oh, the LA Rams, we got it. We got the receiver, Nucky, Punky, whatever his name, number 17. We got Cooper Cup. But they can match receivers. They got number 6. They got number 11. So they can match receivers. We're not going to get on the comparison of running backs. They got Barkley. Philadelphia got Barkley. So, hey, yeah, the Rams got that running back. But can he handle doing the shit Barkley can do? Think about that part. They got outdoors, probably be cold as hell, probably be freezing, probably be a fog, probably be raining. The weather condition is in Philly. Shit, they just gonna have to kill me. Rams is gonna have to go do a Washington type thing because I'm going with Philly money line. That 6 points in that spread shit might be good to buy the Rams plus 10 or something. Rams plus 7.5. Rams ain't gonna go in there and just get a game up. Philly ain't gonna do no Detroit and get a game up. It's gonna be a good play game, but I think the Eagles will come out. And I hate to say this, the NFC East is the best division with Dallas, Washington, Philly, and the Giants. Now put your money on who you think is the best division in the NFL. Now you got Washington already made it to the championship game to go to the Super Bowl. Philly is finna be next in the championship game, so they finna be in the NFC championship game. And then you got the Cowboys, the number one team everybody was always talking about. Is in the news right now for the coaching job. And still, why didn't they make it to the NFC championship game? Why don't they got this team? They supposed to be in the Super Bowl. They supposed to be this and that every fucking year. Name me a division that you can count down every fucking team in the division. Even the Giants, man, have won two Super Bowls over the last 10, 15 years. So, hey, NFC East is doing their thing, representing the NFL in a good way, killing that Baltimore division, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, terrible. Kansas City division okay because Kansas City got them on the map. Raiders don't got nothing. San Diego Chargers, LA Chargers don't got nothing. And who the next one? The Denver Broncos. Ain't nobody don't talk about them. They just fit in there. San Francisco division, but Seattle trash. San Francisco get the most attention in the division. Arizona Cardinals, just a team, just was there. And guess what? Let's do some history on the Arizona Cardinals. Wasn't the Arizona Cardinals over there in the same division with the Cowboys, Giants, 49, Giants, Washington, and Eagles? They the one chose to lead the division and go to the AFC or something, wherever they at, the NFC West or whatever, because they was couldn't handle when they was the Phoenix Cardinals or the St. Louis Cardinals playing against the Cowboys every year, getting their ass smashed. And we not even gonna even mention the New Orleans Saints, the Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, all that shit. That division suck. Carolina Panthers. They just plays. Never have a standout year. Never have a that Tampa Bay one. Tom Brady went there. Okay, we give them that. But Tampa Bay Buccaneers is not. They first year back, and I remember this shit. I was little as hell. I was a baby then. They came into the league. Them in Seattle. Now this when Cowboys at they peak. They matched Tampa Bay and Seattle up against the Cowboys. Both of them got the shit kicked out of them. I think the first game Tampa Bay played, Cowboys got smashed 58-0. Seattle Seahawks got smashed like 50 something, 60 something, 40 something to 0. Look it up. A little history about the NFC East. I don't think it's no team in the NFL, even though we've been losing and shit here and there, but it's no team in the NFC in the NFL got a winning record against the Cowboys. I don't think so. I know the NFC East don't. We own Philadelphia. We got more wins than losses against the Philadelphia Eagles. We got more wins than losses against the Washington Commanders, Redskins, that's what I call them. We got more wins than losses against the New York Giants. Do your research. And I think we got more wins than losses against the 49. I got to look that shit up. I know we was smashing Kansas City for years until the last 3 to 5 years. We done had some classic games against the Raiders, so the Raiders might be a team. Pittsburgh, here and there, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, I gave out a little NFL rundown. Plus, I went on a little rant about my Dallas Cowboys. NFC East is going to have a representative in the Super Bowl this year, but I still say, by me saying that, Kansas City will be the team that I think will win the Super Bowl. So I'm just going through all type of stuff over here. Baltimore Buffalo game, I ain't talked about that one. It's gonna be the best game of the day, probably. Buffalo should, man, shit. I don't even know how to predict that game. I gotta wait and see what I want to go to. They playing at nighttime, so I think the weather gonna be different. Cold. Supposed to be a freeze. Lamar Jackson don't like playing in the cold. I don't even think me. I don't like going outside in the cold when it's super teens and 20 degrees. Rest of the blacks that's out there playing don't like doing that shit in the cold. But they got to play the game, so either way it can go either way. But I think Buffalo and 5.5 might be the choice, the pick to go with. So I'm taking Buffalo plus 5.5. Philly money line, Buffalo 5.5. That's a nice two pick. Think about that, boy. But since nobody don't have no questions, talking nothing, everybody been back doing window watching them. It finna tap out. 15 minutes is up. I just gave away a few college picks. Prediction. I just gave away my prediction on all this, so I don't know. Let me go figure out who I'm finna go with. Try to hit an early three pick off of this college football early. Then come back with the NFL. Don't start at 3 o'clock, so I got enough time. Peace out, man. Share the live, hit the notification, run and tell somebody Parlay King is going down. Let's go. Let's get a bag. Peace out.